Guys, welcome to Black Scout Survival. Hopefully you can hear me okay. It's raining terribly. But anyway, he won. He won. 34 felony counts, 1 conviction, felony conviction, 2 pending cases, and 2 impeachments. Pretty impressive. We're going to talk about how this happened and what is actually going on in the world. So this will be an important video, maybe the most important video you've seen today, this week, or this month, maybe even this year. We won the battle, but not the war. Understand that. I see a lot of people celebrating, and it is time to celebrate. But I can promise you, these people are very upset. I'm talking legacy media, big tech, billionaires, these overlords. They're very upset because their plans have been disrupted. They had a tremendous amount of movement during the Biden administration, and it's going to be very hard for them to just give up that easy, right? Now, someone's saying, Mike, can you not hear me? Can you guys hear me? Yes or no? Mike is a bit muffled. Okay, what about now? So what I was saying is that we won the battle, but not the war, okay? This is going to be important to remember because times will get tougher and tougher as we go. We still have to see our way through to the inauguration, okay? And people saying that here water running, it's because it's torrential downpour outside. So anyway, that is why. And whenever that happens, it messes up my mic. And this is a live video, so this isn't recorded, so I can't edit out the echoing and the weird sounds. So anyway, over the past few years, I kept hearing patriots say various things, such as one of them being, we need to stand up. We need to do something. My question is, what do you think we were doing? This is 2024. This is not 1776. This is 2024. This is the new era, and things happen in different ways now. I said this time and time again. How did the Democrats take over the country? How did the liberals take over the country? They got themselves put in positions of power. They utilized their voice. They were relentless. Meanwhile, silent majority, men not even voting by and large in the past. But wars and things, much is won by popular influence. Many people don't understand the power of popular influence. It's way more powerful than standing up, okay? Influence is, countries have been taken over only by influence, right? So the forefathers, for example, were men of influence. A lot of people don't understand that. They were men of influence. Getting power and numbers under the same umbrella when it comes to passive ideology is the absolute most powerful thing you can do. That's why I said, someone said liberal tears, right? That's what it is. No, my mic is good. It's really just the rain. Someone said the mic sucks. This is a Blue Yeti. This is a very expensive mic. It's because of the rain. So it's trying to cancel out the background noise. But the forefathers were men of influence. They had power well before the revolution. They had positions in society, okay? And they tried for 7 years prior to engaging in armed conflict. This is what you've seen the Democrats doing since the previous to Donald Trump being president in 2016. They painted a narrative and influenced people largely by legacy media, along with big tech canceling people, putting this misinformation tags and such. This is all things that they tried to do, okay? Popular people that were in popular influence at that time, they were in fear to take a stand. You really never knew what their opinions were about anything. A lot of people didn't say anything. They feared losing followers. They feared being canceled. I got one great example for you. Jocko Willink, He's viewed as a strong man of war. However, he's never gave a direct answer about his political beliefs. He marches around it. He doesn't talk about it. He's a man of influence. He's someone that could bring a big change, a big following to his side, right? Today, he only posted, he wrote Indeed on Cameron Haynes. He tagged Cameron Haynes' post in his story. Cameron Haynes, the bow hunter, he said it's about America being great or something, and Jocko just said Indeed. That was not taking a stance. That was not wanting to lose followers. See, some people are plagued by losing money. Some people are plagued by losing followers, and some people are just cowards. And I'll let you decide who these people are and where they fit in. A lot of it can be told by their actions. I have many friends in the game that aren't cowards. Mark from Centerline Systems, he uses his business and his platform to talk about these things. My boy Jimmy Watson, Navy SEAL Marine, used to work for John McAfee over at Mighty Warrior, using his platform and his voice to talk about his political opinion. He's got a lot of hate this week about that. I saw it. John Willis over at SOE Gear, same thing. Black Forest Supplements. You see their emails. You see what they're talking about. My friend Joel Lambert, Navy SEAL, that was on Discovery Channel, Long Target TV show. He had a tremendous amount of problems within the industry because of his beliefs. He had to step away. These fellows aren't cowards. They lost money. They lost followers. They got attacked. And that's just a few. That's just a few. There's lots of people who do, but these are just a few that I know personally. I've been personally called a clickbaiting fearmonger, among other things. They say that I only make these videos for views, which is absolutely not true. If you followed me for years, you know the height of my YouTube success and financial success was before I ever stated a political opinion. Why? Because nobody knew where I stood. Nobody knew where I stood before that time. So I had followers on both groups that were spending money with me, and they didn't watching my videos and such and supporting me. But as soon as I took a stance, I took a hit, got called all kinds of names, got shunned by various people. I've lost TV shows. I've lost it all. And I'm not saying I'm a hero. I'm just giving my life as an example because I've lived it and I know how I was affected by it because I was not a coward. I got tired of seeing what was happening in America and I took a stand against it. Now, I wanted to use my voice to help others know that they were not alone in what they believed and they didn't have to cower and be afraid to say what they thought. Because I told you before, rebellion is contagious. I told you that time and time again. But this isn't about me. I'm just using myself as an example. But what we witnessed was a revolution. Make no mistake. What we witnessed was a revolution. You see, like again, I told you many times, rebellion is contagious. Remember, you had men standing up, all these people standing up, saying what they believe. You've seen extremely popular guys, Elon Musk, for example, Joe Rogan. Joe Rogan made an endorsement. Dana White, Grant Cardone, the Nelk Boys, Aiden Ross, Antonio Brown, Vitali. These are just some people that I can name. Not that I even like or dislike any of these people or even follow any of these people, but I know these guys made a stand against popular opinion. But what they did was made those people's little voices in their head, their viewers, listen to what they were saying, say, you know what, this dude may be right. Maybe I shouldn't listen to legacy media, right? But we took the demonetizations, the name calling, but eventually it showed that it worked. Social media became the resistance. Another piece of propaganda I constantly heard is, why even vote? Because votes don't count. They instill the people, blah, 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 blah. That was propaganda to make you freaking sit home and not vote. Understand in 2020, the coup aided in their plan and their plots. Don't think they didn't try some fishy business last night either. I saw Project Veritas video where they were taking boxes in well after the polls had closed. So don't think they didn't try. It was too big to rig because people got out there. Men stepped up and voted. Men have not been voting per the records. An overload of men went and voted. The other men over the previous years sat home and just complained about it and talked about standing up when they would have never done anything anyway because they couldn't even go to the voting line, right? But men of all races turned out. Black men, white men, Latino men, Asian men. They stood out and stood in line and voted. It was too big. Now, if you went through social media today, you saw a lot of this junk going on. By and large, what I saw these many liberals that were having meltdowns, and I mean absolutely losing it, commenting on everybody who made a post. You know who the majority of them were? White women and effeminate men. Effeminate men. These are the people that watch the sound bites on CNN. Sheeple. They don't do research. Now, I understand it is time to celebrate, and a lot of people are, but I promise you this is just the battle. They're going to be cracking down, I can assure you, probably on social media. Big tech's going to come after people, start deplatforming people, because they realize social media is what changed the game. People that were out here using their platform to say what they believe is what changed the game this time, because we showed that there's other people like you out there that believe the same thing as you. Now, people will try to destroy this country as they always have. Don't think that's over. That's not going to change. And don't be silent. It doesn't work. Being silent doesn't work. Being coward does not work. Never again. Be proud of that you want to be free. You don't want to be overtaxed. You don't want to fund or go fight in foreign wars, right? You've got to let this be heard. Natural disasters will still happen. There will still be bad people out in the streets. There will be criminals. These things will happen all over it's never going to stop. Bad people will exist. If you're a believer in the Bible, take a gander at that. Things are not going to be good. That's the way it works, right? God's word is truth, and what it says, I completely believe in. Don't think you can ever stop preparing, because that's what they want you to think. Right now in Chicago at Trump Hotel, there's a mass amount of protesters outside there. And you got to understand, like, you're hearing me say these things because I'm a survivalist. It's my lifestyle. I've been this way. People are like, for example, when I do a survival video showing products, you're a shield. No, I do this because I'm a survivalist and I'm making things that I believe in. I don't get it. It'd be different if I was trying to sell you nail polish, right? That's my life. It's my life. I've lived it like this way for 20 plus years. And I don't just make products to sell or YouTube videos. It's my way of life. And I hope it's yours as well. Being prepared is never a bad thing. But don't let this moment of glory let you forget your path. And we are in this together. You did your part. A lot of you did your part. I know lots of you, I've seen lots of you over the past years being very vocal, doing things, getting them done in your local communities. Be proud of what you did. And you were part of this. Don't think this was just one man. This is all of us. We will remain strong, and we will never cower. Be frosty, stay frosty, stay strapped, stay dangerous. Take care.
2, 3. 1, 2.